Hey, good people. In today's video, we are going to look at LangChain. LangChain is a framework for developing applications powered by language models. So, what LangChain actually is that it is a framework which sits in between your large language models and the rest of the things that you want to do. For example, you want to talk to your Gmail, you want to send an automatic mail, you want to talk to your Twitter account, you want to talk to a PDF which is lying on your desktop. So LangChain provides a framework for integration of the large language models. Now, I have created uh, an interactive Python notebook for you, which I will share in the description. You can have a look. But in this series of videos, I'm going to take you through the ins and outs and the techniques of integrating LangChain for creating apps for your own purpose or for your families and friends. But this starting video, we are going to today look at agents. Now subscribe to my channel here, and you're going to look at agents. So agents is out of the 6 components of LangChain. The agents is the most important one or the most sophisticated one because it can do a whole lot of things. It is like your own agent. For example, Agent 47, James Bond. It's like an agent. It can take decisions based on your input. So if you give a message, for example, I want to send a mail, so it will link to the API of Gmail and get your mail, log into your mail, write a mail, and send it. So it can do all sorts of things if and only if you give a list of tools, a repertoire of tools to the agent. So today we're going to look at the tools that are available for LangChain. So as on 6th of May 2023, these are the tools which are available for LangChain agent integration, and we are going to look at each one of them. So the first one is Epify. Now, Epify is a cloud platform for web scraping and data extraction, which provides an ecosystem of more than thousands of ready-made apps called actors. ARXIV is an open source archive of about 2.2 million scholarly articles on various fields such as physics, maths, computer science, quantitative biology, quantitative finance, statistics, engineering, and so on. The third is AWS Lambda API. Using this API, you can grant your agent the ability to invoke code running in the AWS cloud, which is pretty awesome. Shell tool. You can execute shell commands using this tool, but you have to be very careful because that's a shell tool and it can interact with your system. We can use Bing search to search the Bing components. You can use DuckDuckGo search component, ChatGPT plugins with LangChain abstraction. You can use file system tools to look for interacting with the local files available in a toolbox, out of the box in a local system. Google Places. You can access the location data through a variety of methods. Normal Google search, the Google Serper component to search the web. Gradio tools. It's a Python library for converting the Gradio apps. There are so many Gradio apps, and we will look into very interesting use cases in the future. But this is very interesting, and I found it very good to start with the Gradio tools. Human as a tool. IFTTT is a data integration service that allows businesses to link over 630 apps within minutes. So that's another service. There are a host of apps that you can use. Open Weather Map API. That's an Open Weather Map component to fetch weather informations. Python REPL. You can use an REPL to generate code to calculate the answer. For example, for complex calculations. You might have seen in the ChatGPT that when you type in 2 plus 2, it says 4, and if you correct it that, and by saying that it is 5, so it sometimes accepts that 2 plus 2 is actually 5. Such difficulties may arise in ChatGPT. So if you better create a code in the beginning and then do the calculations, it gets very easier, and the answers are correct. Request takes in a URL. Scene Explain is an image captioning service like MiniGPT. I'm sure you have seen MiniGPT. If you have not seen my video on MiniGPT, here is the link to that. But MiniGPT provided an input as an image, and it provided text as an output. So for example, explain this image to me. So it gives an output of the image, the different components, the different persons. It explained the image completely. So another search service is the Scene Explain. Search tools. Now presently 4 search engines integrated. We'll have a look at that. Search NG Search API. It's a self-hosted Search NG Search API to search the web. We can use the SERP API component. We can use the Wikipedia component, Wolfram Alpha component. Zapier Natural Language Actions give you access to about 5K plus apps. This is also an interesting platform. We'll create a dedicated video for this tool. Now there are different examples which are available with a simple sequential chain that gives you more explicit control over the type of actions that you need to take when you design a chain in the LangChain. Now in today's video, this is a short demonstration of the Wikipedia integration. So first you're going to do the pip install Wikipedia, and then we are going to run this from langchain.utilities import Wikipedia API wrapper, and then we are going to start an instance of that and store it in this variable Wikipedia. So we're going to run this wikipedia.run, stopping by woods on a snow evening. What is that? It's a poem. It's a poem by Robert Frost, written in 1922 and published in 1923. That's a very old poem. Let's run another one. Wikipedia Oliver Twist. Give me some information on Oliver Twist. So Oliver Twist is a second novel by English author Charles Dickens. Okay. Wikipedia.run, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, published in 1989, is a business and self-help book written by Stephen R. Covey. So this is an example of integration of Wikipedia without even calling the OpenAI. We were able to use the Wikipedia in and in of itself, but there are so many tools. And if, for example, if you give the agent a whole list of tools for it to perform, and then you give your query, it will find you the best tool that is available within its repertoire of tools, and then it will come up with the best solution for you. So this is a short video on how we integrate Wikipedia. In the next series of videos, we'll come up with more use cases for integration of all these tools. So keep in touch, stay subscribed to my channel, like, share this video if you find this useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.